Welcome to WPTV. I'm Ashley Walters. WPTV continues to be the market's leader in news, programming, and important community events.
It's a sense people get from being a part of our community, knowing we can stand united against anything. It's a feeling more people get from engaging with WPTV than any other source.
Breaking news, severe weather coverage, and the stories your friends and neighbors are sharing. These are the collective moments that bring us all together.
Consuming electronic information is easier than ever with TVs, cell phones, and laptops. And for our business partners, we have an integrative sales staff who offer the best way to get all of that communication to work for you.
With so many different ways to make an emotional connection, WPTV can offer proven research, access to media trends and platforms, and strategic ways to help businesses effectively target their customers.
Reaching the best potential for growth isn't one size fits all. Our integrative sales team effectively sorts out the right advertising platforms to uniquely help companies make the right media choices.
Partnering with WPTV allows you access to a customized approach using the expertise and creativity we're proud to provide.
As South Florida's market leader, WPTV offers the largest share of the people to pinpoint your success. Take a look at the strength of our new lineup.
Monday, Kelly Clarkson, Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, and John Legend return as the coaches on The Voice, making South Florida's most watched reality program more engaging than ever. The Voice is the perfect lead-in to NBC's new breakout drama featuring Jimmy Smith's return to NBC, Bluff City Law.
Everyone likes to talk about how this kind of work is rewarding, but if you lose, it destroys you. How much did Amerifarm pay you to study the... Sustained. Do you have any relevant questions? Just one, Your Honor. How much is Amerifarm paying you?
That girl grew up with a hero for a father.
I want you to come back to the firm, Sid. I want you fighting for what's right.
We need to see files on the case.
Cowboy still loves you.
That's how you saw that.
Did you break his heart?
You broke his heart. You work for these companies. You know how they think. How would you win this case?
Do we want to settle or do we want to win?
She's been here 2 hours and already she's up into 2 years worth of work.
We're total opposites. You're conservative. I wage war.
Our differences could be our strength.
You can't just silence the truth. That
You just report for review. That was brilliance in there.
I hold a family's future in my hands.
How do you handle the pressure when winning or losing means everything?
I can teach you how to channel all of this passion that you have. Get back in the fight, Sydney. Because in case you haven't noticed, the world's running out of heroes.
Out there, the fight may be fixed, but in here, we get to say what kind of world we want this to be.
To new beginnings.
And to family.
Family.
Tuesday, on the heels of the Powerhouse Voice Results Show,
when I look into your eyes,
the emotionally charged, Emmy Award-winning This Is Us dominates the ratings and provides a solid lead-in.
Helmet now!
For the return of New Amsterdam. WPTV is #1 on Windy City Wednesday. NBC blows through the competition all night long with Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago PD. NBC designates Thursday night with the triumphant return of must-see TV. Comedy is pushed to new heights with the return of Superstore and The Good Place, both placed before 2 new comedies. New on Thursdays is Perfect Harmony.
If there is a reason for me to keep on living, send me a sign. No. No. This will not be the last thing that I hear on Earth.
That was quite a bender you were on, Art.
Arthur, how do you know my name?
Arthur Cochran, chair of Princeton's music department.
I am retired.
We're getting ready for a choir competition. We need your help.
Amazing.
This is as loud as you get?
Stand up straight. I need to hear you.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Don't do that.
Meth
Matthew McConaughey, you don't need to puff out your chest like you're signaling your wife you're ready to mate.
Ex-wife.
Papers ain't signed yet.
You can't stop staring at her. Why don't you ask her out?
If I'm not honest with my feelings, I won't be honest with my music.
What's eat me D?
Close your eyes. Fire in the belly. You bring this to choir practice, we have a shot at winning.
Rising up, back on the street.
You slouch. It's caused by fear of confrontation, which is why you stayed married to a man who crossed the line. Maybe he lost all your money or let a snake loose in the house.
Did you read my diary?
I wrote it. Life is short. Let's use this precious time to make some beautiful music. You're singing the wrong part. You're an alto.
I've never sung alto.
Things change as women get older.
What the you say?
The comedy keeps coming with the premiere of Sunnyside.
Here he is. We need your help. We're trying to become citizens.
You seem pretty American to me.
I thought I was. Now I gotta take like some dumb history test just so I don't get sent back to Moldova.
Where is Moldova?
I don't know, man. What do I look like, a book? That's Griselda. She's Dominican. That's Hakeem. He's a nerd from Ethiopia. Malin and Jun Ho. They're rich as hell, but they won't actually say where they're from.
Our dad lives in international waters.
Is this the man who will help? Was a great idea, brother.
We're not brothers. You use the word disco as a verb.
We want to disco. Let's go disco right now.
We need a teacher.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
We were gonna hire you for the whole week.
That's like $15,000.
My God, do you think that's a lot of money?
Griselda, you're up. Yep. I thought you worked at FedEx.
I do. At night, I work here.
Oh, 2 jobs.
Kind of. In the morning, I deliver newspapers. Then I go over to the Genius Bar and I fix a couple of iPhones for a few hours. Then FedEx. Let me get you a refund.
In school, our dad would have one conversation with our teacher, and we'd get all A's.
He bribed them? I wouldn't call getting your family back a bribe, but sure.
It's clear your dad is a legit supervillain.
What are you talking about?
I told you, I'm more of a science guy.
Be less boring.
Back home, I was a cardiothoracic surgeon, but I love America. I want to be a part of it.
Awesome, man. Thanks for the ride.
You owe me $27.50.
Oh.
What does this place have to do with us?
Look at those guys out there. You got immigrants from everywhere.
It's been inspiring just being here. Well, back to work.
Sarah! Sarah here!
Can anybody tell me who Benjamin Franklin was?
He's the guy on the 100. Those are my favorites.
Yes, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for.
Is he Hamilton from Hamilton?
That's Hamilton.
You can't just let a bunch of strangers into my house.
It would only be illegal if we were soldiers and the government was forcing you to house us. That's the Third Amendment. Boom.
Jun Ho, you learned something.
I'm amazing.
It all leads up to the popular return of Law & Order SVU, now the longest-running drama on TV. Friday, Blacklist returns to Fridays, followed by Dateline NBC, setting the table for a steady diet of conspiracy, revenge, and intrigue. NBC Late Night obviously has had its share of success, welcoming Saturday Night Live back for its 45th season. SNL has had more Emmy Awards than any other show on TV, and it's the #1 late fringe show in South Florida, delivering comedy to all major demographics. Let's get ready for some football. NFL Sunday Night Football has been South Florida's #1 prime program for the past 10 years. Enjoy the key matchups while each player steps up his game in the national spotlights. Enjoy live programming and the players and teams that draw huge numbers week in and week out. And for special TV events throughout the year, nobody beats NBC. Coming up on NBC is the biggest one day of viewing outside of the Super Bowl. Join WPTV for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. WPTV, starting your day as the most trusted source for news in the Palm Beaches. The Today Show, America's most watched morning network news. And the strength carries through all morning long. Today on 5 at 11. WPTV's local breaking news, weather, and the stories your friends and neighbors are talking about. And who doesn't touch the nation's heart better than Rachel Ray at noon?
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Pure passion and absolute devotion collide in the Emmy Award-winning Days of Our Lives, the daytime phenomenon for over 50 years. It's new, it's exciting, and she's well-loved from pop star phenom and NBC's The Voice. How does she do it all? Daytime viewers, get ready for Kelly Clarkson as she hosts a brand new lifestyle show this fall. And for provocative talk, Wendy Williams is the woman. WPTV is home to the market's only 4 p.m. news. What's new? What's now? Providing the perfect lead-in for the demo-dominating WPTV news. What do people love to talk about? The weather. Who do they turn to? Around here, it's WPTV's chief meteorologist, Steve Weagle, and Storm Team 5. It all makes WPTV home for southeastern Florida and the Treasure Coast. And it's not too soon to talk about the world's biggest event, the Olympics, Tokyo 2020. WPTV is consistently in the top 10 for the opening and closing ceremonies. WPTV's Olympic prime numbers are double the NBC average.
Starting to pull away. There she goes! Katie Ledecky smashes her own world record.
Nobody doesn't like Simone.
This has been her destiny all along.
Emmanuel is going to do it! Oh! Caleb Dressel at the wall gets it done! Come true.
Leading into the #1 late news in South Florida, effective commercials on WPTV are just the beginning. WPTV.com dominates as the go-to source in South Florida. We're #1 in followers, likes, views, and impressions. And WPTV can customize locally created sponsorships. We can also assist with other digital platforms like OTT, SEO, and SEM. We offer placement on high-profile networks and websites, optimizing your opportunity to reach your customers everywhere. With transparent reporting and digital analytics, WPTV gives you a window to how effectively you're geo-targeting and hitting your potential customers.
WPTV gives you full access to reach the largest share of the people you want to connect with, using inventive ways to help you.
We look forward to building successful relationships with you and having you call WPTV home.